So now what we're going to focus on is our chip and chase. So similar to a grubber and recover, this one is just going to be a chip over the top and try and recover it between 5 and 10 meters later. Look, this is by no means, I would say the chip and chase works 10% of the time in a game, so maybe reserve it for training, unless it is extremely on, or you play in the back three, in which case it's probably more acceptable than if a back rower like myself does it. So, what I want to do, remember we don't have to start too fast. We're going to get a less predictable bounce on the chip and chase than we were on the grabber and recover. So on the chip and chase, we're going to try and not kick it too far and hope for a good bounce. Let's adjust our run accordingly. So, chip over the top. Let's get a good bounce. Terrible bounce. Got lucky with a pick up there. Look, to be honest with you, I don't trust myself to make that one-handed pick up in the middle of a game. So we want to try and focus on getting a better bounce here. Wind's coming at me pretty strong, so it might hold up in the wind a little, which will be good. So, I've got a chip and a very easy bounce there. Shape up again. Pass either way. We got a very favourable bounce. You might be able to hear the wind is going downfield right now, so wind at my back. All I want to do is just try and get this bounce actually favourable. And remember, the chip has to go over a grown man trying to charge it down, so you don't want to be leaning into it too far. You can't dig into the line too much on this one. So, get a bounce. Here we go. That one's better. Let's get a bounce. Oh, ugly hick. Yeah. Recover in two hands as well. It's all well and good to catch it with one hand because it looks cool, but then we've got to recover, get the ball back in two hands and square up, likely going to be running at a fullback. So we've got to square up our fullback, dig into the line, commit him. If he goes with our pass, or in other words, if he falls for the dummy, we just hit the dummy, hold it, and carry. But 9 times out of 10, anyone playing footy anyone who's played footy or coached footy knows that every single footy player gets coached to tackle the guy with the ball. So if you're in a 2-on-1, like that fullback is in a 2-on-1 with you and probably a winger, or any support player, he is supposed to tackle you because you have the ball. He shouldn't slide off and anticipate that pass. He should tackle you because it's far more, that's how we get coached, just tackle the guy with the ball. So you got to make sure that you make him tackle you when you have the ball, and you can fire that pass off just prior to contact. That's really, really important. See if this is still recording.